Hello and welcome to Farmstead MTG travel blog to Tron War. We are leaving our beloved farmstead. Me and my wife and one of my friends. Cheers. And so it begins.
And welcome to Denmark.
So we just arrived at our Airbnb house in Hirtshals and my wife is here. And what are you playing tomorrow?
I'm actually playing Lion the Bolt. That's what I'm going to play.
That's the deck you played at Noob Fest, wasn't that?
Yes, and I actually did pretty good.
Yeah, wasn't it like a top 16 or something?
Yes, it was actually top 14.
Oh, top 14. So this should be easy.
It should be pretty easy, to be honest.
Yeah, and I'm bringing my trusty orcs. 4 orcs and a bunch of restricted cards. And we got a third guy here, so let's just pause the video. And here's our third farmstead guy. And Roy, what are you playing for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm playing robots.
Robots?
Yeah. Black, red, and blue robots.
Okay, so now let's have some wine and continue.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's Saturday morning and I'm smelling egg and bacon. So we have arrived at the Tron War and we have a competition against us Norwegian that in these 2 tournaments we are going to see who is going to be the best Norwegian player in Denmark. Ooh, our pairings are up. Ooh, pairings are up for round 1. So the players, Mia, we got Daniel, Ole Rustad, and Roy, and that's Olan over there. So round 1, let's do this. So round 1 is over. Let's start with Roy. How did you do?
Yeah, 2-0. Met mono green prison. But yeah, we fought the battle and won.
Yeah. And as for me, I lost 0-2 versus Merfolk deck. He had library on the draw both games. Game 1 I could have gotten it down to 1 and I went off with a time twister and into a time walk and a mind twist in his entire hand, and he had 1 draw and he top decked an unsummon and removed my blocker and won. So that was a really intense and cool game. Game 2 he had library on the draw, I flooded out and it was over. So yeah, a bad start, but let's keep it up. And there is Drew Tucker, and here is the first prize for Saturday and Sunday. So Drew Tucker playmat, pretty cool. Okay, so round 2 is over. I played against another Merfolk deck, and this time I won 2-0. At a super aggressive game 1. With a lot of dibs and orcs, just run him over. And in game 2, I had library on the draw. So, yeah, that was an easy win. So, off to the next. So, round 3 is over. I won 2-0 against a dead guy ale deck with a lot of land destruction. So, that's nice. So, let's keep doing this. So I got to play against Olan for the first time, and he played with Twiddlevolt, and he beat me 2-1. So now I am 2-2, and it won't be a top 8 today, but yeah, let's try to make it a positive win record. Here's a 3-2 club with Mia 3-2, Daniel and Roy, and Olan is 3-2, but Ole is 4-1. So I won last round versus a Zoo deck. There was Curd Ape, Savannah Lions, Dibs, and Urnams, and all that. I won game 1, and then I cast a Psionic Blast game 2, and we had a draw, and then I won game 3. So yeah, positive record. Let's go. And that's my wife leaving. The Swiss is over, and she have to take the ferry home to take the kids the rest of the weekend. But me, I'm staying here for the next day also. So I've played 2 more rounds. I lost against green aggressive deck. I felt I play a bit bad. The first game was crazy, and I cast a draw 7 effect that I probably shouldn't have, because I was a bit ahead, but I was like, yeah, whatever, let's try something. And in game 2 I mulliganed to 6, and I had a 1 lander with a volcanic, and I had a lot of burn and some orcs and a lot of decent cards, and I decided to keep. But I was playing against the DFB green deck, and he had Ice Storm and Tsunami and all that, so yeah, that was a bad keep. I should have gone to 5. And in the last round, I met a green-red ramp deck, and I won that. So I'm 4-3, and we have Ole Rustad. He is 6-1, so he's in top 8, and Daniel is 5-2. So yeah, it's interesting. It would be cool to see two Norwegians in top 8. So yeah, let's go in and see. It is morning, day 2. We'll say goodbye to our beloved house. And good morning. We are going up to the Tron Wars. It's day 2. Had a pretty good night's sleep. At least I got like 6 hours or something, so that's okay. So yeah, let's do this again. So day 2, round 1, I got stomped by an 8-hog deck. First game, turn 1, he mind twisted me for 6, and I didn't draw any more lands, and then it was over. And game 2 started out, I had a medium minus hand, and it went back and forth, and he mind twisted me again. And he top decked an ancestral, and then it was over. So that was bad. And I'm in the loser brackets again. Bye. Hello, travel blog. So round 2, I faced the triple S deck. It's pretty close to the Fantasy Zoo deck, but he plays a lot of basics, so Blood Moon isn't that great. I won the first game, and it took some time, and the second game took a lot of time. And yeah, and I lost the third game. So now I'm 0-2 and out of contention for top 8. So that sucks, but it was a really great game. There were some mind twists and some libraries and all that, but yeah, those are cards we play with, so it happens. It sucks to be out. So now I just have to try and have a good time. So who knows when I'm updating again.
Number 7, why Sunday?
All right.
You just went top 8. How does it feel?
Great. And a beat in peace.
And did you went 9th again?
10th.
Okay, so Daniel was 9th yesterday and 10th today.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. Blog update. So I'm at work. It's Monday morning. I got home like 2 in the morning. got 4 hours of sleep and back to work. But yeah, so weekend recap. I combined in those 2 tournaments, I went 7-7. So not a great result, but yeah, the trip was fine. I played Counterburn with orcs, and I met a couple of other people who were also playing orcs, and none of us did any great. So not a great meta game choice. I did playtest a lot against the deck, and was planning for my robots matchups. I had like 4 Shatterstorms and all that, but I didn't play against a single the deck and robots the entire weekend. So that was a bit of a bummer. I played a lot against merfolks with Island Walk and DFB Green and all that. So yeah, that was the result. We had a little competition. Who was the greatest Norwegian in this weekend, and that was won by Ole Rustad, who also went top 4 on Saturday. So he won an signed card. And a Sunday, Roy got to the quarterfinals. So that's cool. It is great to travel with friends, so if you don't do great, you can follow them and watch them play, so that's cool. On Saturdays, when I didn't go top 8, there was a friend of mine, Brian, who was playing the Tropical Twister deck, and he went top 8. So I just went over to the commentary booth, and I did some commentary on top 8. And I followed Brian's run with his Tropical Twister deck. So if you want even more of me talking, you can check out the Tron War final. I think I'll put a link down below. So that was my weekend. What a great weekend. Team Tron is great. They make a great weekend. It is a really players weekend because there are like 3 big tournaments back to back to back, so you can play a lot of Magic. Some tournaments there are like only 1 tournament, so you spend an entire weekend to play Magic, and then it's just like 5 or 6 rounds of Magic and then it's over. So here you get a lot of value for your money. And also the food is great. The Danish take food really seriously, so there was a lot of food pauses, and they had great food at the event. So shout out to Team Tron, you guys are great, and it was a pleasure going to Tron War 2, and I'm looking forward to go back next year. So let's end this blog. So I know you guys like when I film my matches, but since I was playing Counterburn, I don't want to just... I can't have just Counterburn content, and it is great not to film myself because it's stressful, and it's cool to do something new like this blog. So you should like this video and subscribe and make a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys and what you think about this blog. So until next time, have a great day. This is Farmstead. I'm out.